Hi everybody, welcome to Pam's Fun Adventures or Studio C or my Facebook or YouTube page. I've got all kinds of different avenues going on here that you can check up and see what's going on. But I think I'm just going to post this maybe Facebook or maybe just on my personal page. I am actually going, I'm really nervous. I'm going to meet a lady that I met online to be a friend. I know, weird. She belongs to this women's group on Facebook that I thought sounded interesting, of women who want to be friends with people that they have no potential to meet in any other way. I used to have friends many years ago. Let me take these off. I used to have friends many years ago, women that I went to high school with, you know, just people that I've met here and there along life's journey. And after many years of being a loyal friend, or what I thought was a loyal friend, I find that the friendship was one-sided. And I really began to notice that when I needed somebody to talk to, or I wanted to go do something that I enjoyed with a friend, they were never available. And sometimes in a cruel way. And I loved them desperately, and I allowed them their differences and embraced them, I would say. Even though we had some things that were really separate, you know, ideology and or religion views, I really didn't let that influence me until it became a problem, okay? And so I just let that go for years and years, and even though it would be a terrible situation for me sometimes where they would start to talk to me about their views on religion and try to coerce me, or they would try to indoctrinate me and even try to push their views, political rhetoric onto me, and I would say, hey, you know, this is not where I'm going to go. I don't agree. And when I would say the reason that I don't agree, a lot of times they would just be rude. You know what I mean? Like, I could sit and listen to them, but if I explained to them why I didn't believe the way that they did, because, you know, that's life, they didn't want to hear it, they didn't like it, and I just let it go for years and years. And then pretty soon I started to notice that they were doing things that were so aggressive and so pushy and just like belittling and undermining and disrespectful of my personal opinions and sending them to me. Eventually I just said, you know what, there's no more investment in this relationship, so I'm just going to see what happens if I stop calling, if I stop going out to see you, if I just stop participating in the relationship and see what happens. And so I called several of them and I said, hey, I'm just not going to be in any more inequitable relationships. I guess that's what you call it. I want to be friends with people who love me and respect me and want to spend time with me, who call me on the phone and say, hi, how are you, for no reason at all, who send me a text and just say, I was thinking about you today. All of these things I did for them. Who wanted to go do things with me that I wanted to do, and not required that I only do things with them that they wanted to do, and never wanted to come to my house and just sit and visit and watch a movie, never wanted to go and do the things that I wanted to do. I did have one friend for many years that we had a lot in common, but the crisis and the drama that followed her was so heavy and burdensome that I could not deal with it anymore. I just had to at that point say, you're going somewhere that I can't go, and I need to, you know, have space. And she became extremely irate and abusive and accusatory and really mean. And I just said, you know, I can't have this in my life. So the negative impact is too damaging and destructive. And that was a really hard, bitter pill to swallow. The other relationship that I'd had for 45 years, you know, on and off. I loved these women dearly, and they just took advantage of me and took me for granted, and then didn't really even care when the relationship ended because they weren't invested. I was the one who lost and cried for weeks and was really sad and heartbroken. And so for years, I haven't had any friends. And for some reason or another, I don't know why, I just decided to get on this women's group just to see if there were other women in my area. And there are lots. And they are also like me, where they have been left behind a little bit. We get caught up in our lives and our jobs and our families, and so don't have a lot of time. And now that I'm in the position where I can actually maybe maintain an acquaintanceship or a friendship, I'm not sure because I'm really, really scared. And I felt like crying all day because the trauma of these relationships ending the way that they did was so traumatic, okay, and heartbreaking that I don't know if I'm ready or not. But in my true fashion, I am going to go anyway. I'm going to face my fears and I'm going to throw caution to the wind, and I'm just going to go meet someone and see if things work out. So wish me luck. If there's other women that have, in my Facebook friends and family, that have had the same situation, a little bit of social anxiety going on here, I felt like maybe talking about it with my friends and family might help me, and you know, I think it probably has. I'm holding myself accountable, and so I hope everything works out. If it doesn't, no loss, right? At least I can say that I did try, and I faced that fear and that anxiety, and I'm moving to the next step. So wish me luck. Hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for stopping by and spending just a little bit of time with me. Bye.